So, thank you for your time and welcome to our interview. And today we are excited to talk about the Simon and the founder of the ChainOpera AI. And thank you for joining us. So, can you first introduce yourself and giving us a quick overview of what ChainOpera AI is all about?
Hi, Colin. This is Salman Avestimer. I'm co-founder of ChainOpera AI. I'm also a professor at USC, working generally speaking in the field of decentralized AI, blockchain systems, and information theory. Maybe a little bit background about ChainOpera AI to explain what we are doing. We started working in the field of decentralized AI from 2019. That's the time that we started building on a pioneering open source library for federated machine learning called FedML that brings decentralized AI actually to real world for people to train machine learning models on decentralized data. Since then, we have been working a lot and doing a lot of research and development in this field. And you can say 6 years from there, now ChainOpera AI is a blockchain-based full stack AI platform that enable collaborative intelligence, but through a completely new way as a network of AI agents and models that are co-created and co-owned by the community can work together to bring AI adoption, a new way of AI adoption for the people. So that's our generally mission and vision at ChainOpera. Maybe another way you can think about our long-term goal is to build what we call crypto AGI. This is a collectively owned intelligence that grows as more agents, data, and compute power join the network, right? And the goal of this new way of creating what we call decentralized AI or decentralized ChatGPT is to bring mainstream adoption of both crypto and AI in a community-owned, people-owned manner to the real world. So that's our high-level view of ChainOpera AI.
So, can you introduce more about your team members and what inspired your team to start ChainOpera AI?
Definitely. So actually, the starting point of maybe a ChainOpera AI was through my co-founder, Aiden He. And at that time, he was a PhD student in my lab at USC, and we started working on building, as I mentioned, federated machine learning, and that was essentially his thesis. So our vision and our mission for ChainOpera dates back for more than 6 years. That was the beginning of the vision that we had, that this is going to be an important area. And since then, through various developments, various activities that we did, we have enhanced and we have added many more members to the team. Currently, you can think about our team has two main components. One part of it is a very strong team around AI, doing research on various ways of building models, training models, various ways of doing inference in a decentralized manner, and various ways of doing collaboration across agents in an agentic system to deliver value for the end users. The other part of our team is focusing on the blockchain systems, because as we start making these systems decentralized, there are many players in the ecosystem. For example, there may be many resource providers, there may be many agent builders, there may be many end users who contribute feedback, contribute data. And this becomes a very important problem from a decentralized blockchain system perspective, that how would you assess contribution of each player in the ecosystem? So we are building AI native blockchain system that can empower such a decentralized AI platform. So these are the two components of our team. We are very glad to have a very strong team from both academia and industry. Many people who have graduated from top schools, including Berkeley, Stanford, USC, MIT, as well as many people who have had a lot of experience in the industry. For example, at the top tech like Amazon, Google, Microsoft, that has joined our team to push this area forward.
Got it. So, what do you think about the best integrating points between the AI and the blockchain technologies? And can you provide some real-world examples or cases studies where AI and blockchain has been successfully combined?
Great. As you can see, there is a lot of excitement in the field of maybe intersection of AI and blockchain systems. But if we think about where is going to be the main value and the main integration part, here are maybe the way that I view it. So if we focus on the world of AI, I think today is currently dominated by centralized development. For example, big tech, think about OpenAI, Google, etc., are pushing on building super AI in a centralized manner. The problem with this one is that as end users, you just become, maybe you provide a lot of feedback, a lot of data, a lot of ideas that are used for building this AI, but you don't have any power and control or where this super AI is going. So you're just the end user, right? And this becomes worrisome for many people because then they don't have any say on how this strong technology is being built. From developer perspective, right, it's very difficult for them to compete with the big tech. Maybe you have ideas on how to create a better AI model, right? But you don't have, the resources, the power to compete with the big tech. So I would say from AI perspective, decentralization is going to be a very important component to bring the voice and power of the end users, the people, as well as the builders on how the future of super AI is being built. So that becomes very important, and that's what we call at ChainOpera. Our goal is to have a community built and community owned AI creation. Now, from blockchain perspective, if you think about it, like everybody is excited about a stable coin, is excited about RWA tokenization, so on and so forth. So these are like even large enterprises are thinking about how to bring in their own stable coin, their own PayFi systems, etc. But the problem is a crypto ecosystem is very complex, and many people and even large enterprises, it's very difficult for them to enter such a complex ecosystem with many components intertwined together. So the way I viewed it is that now AI, if we think about it as a technology that simplifies many aspects of our life, could have a very fundamental role in the world of blockchain systems as a way to enable very easy onboarding of individuals as well as enterprises to the world of crypto so that they can become, right, users of how decentralized finance is working, how the blockchain systems are working, etc. So I would view that integration point to be bringing mainstream adoption of crypto to the world. Okay, so these are the two maybe main integration points that I see for the world of crypto AI. Blockchain bringing the power of the people to the AI, and AI bringing the power of adoption to the world of crypto. Now,
Okay.
with that in place, maybe I just add a little bit about the part that you mentioned in terms of the real world applications that we can see. So think about it. That's why we say our mission is around building, right, crypto GPT or crypto AGI. So that way you can think about maybe first few applications, real world applications could be a chat GPT type application that can solve your crypto problems for you. And that's where we are pushing a lot through our AI terminal, right? So that people can gain a lot of insights about on-chain data. They can get insights about the world of DeFi, the world of various blockchain systems, etc. And that's going to be their companion. Another side of it is that like many people may come and build their own AI twin as a way that these twins can collaborate together and bring in value to the end users. So I would say a few of the real world applications.
So the next question is, what makes ChainOpera AI unique compared to other AI blockchain projects? And how does ChainOpera AI address specific pain points in the current AI or blockchain landscapes?
Yeah, that's a great question. Especially many of the audience may have heard of like a surge of a lot of maybe crypto AI or blockchain AI projects that are recently gaining a lot of attention, many good projects that have been arising in the field. I would say the key distinction for us is what we realized is that many of the crypto AI projects, they are lacking an end user application that allows people to feel what would decentralized AI or blockchain AI enable for them? What is the real value of creating it? right? So many projects at the high level, at the narrative level, you can talk about what it can enable maybe 5 years from now. But we are talking today. And our belief from the beginning was that, like, to create a true blockchain AI revolution, this should be driven by an application that everybody can feel the power that it can bring and the distinction it can bring from the centralized AI ecosystems. And I think that's what has been lacking actually mainly in the ecosystem, right? So it's kind of, you can talk about what we can do in 5 years from now, but not today. And that has been our focus. That's why the way that we have built Chain Opera is starting from the end user app. We call it AI Terminal or our decentralized chat GPT that has many users, many daily active users that go and interact with it to feel what they can do with that. So now what they can do is that they can go there, they can explore a variety of community built agents, right, that can collaborate together through our agent social network. You can even add human there, so you can see true human agent collaboration. And these are all live used by millions of people. We have millions that are registered for the AI terminal and hundreds of thousands of daily active users that are using that. And the reason we did it is, again, maybe if you think about it, the AI revolution in the past couple of years happened because OpenAI released ChatGPT as an app that everybody was excited about it, was amazed by it, what it can do. And we are trying to create a similar scenario for the world of blockchain AI, decentralized AI, a truly decentralized AI app that people feel what is going to be decentralized AI about, what value it brings to them. And I think that can have a very strong impact for the whole, crypto AI ecosystem. Because then once we are driven by real world use cases and real world apps, then many people can think about how to enhance it better, what components to add. For example, somebody could think about maybe different ways of interaction between the agents, maybe somebody thinking about how to bring in better way of verifiability, better way of trustworthiness in this ecosystem, somebody bringing a better way of making it more efficient, etc. But we all collaborate together to build a real world system. And that's, I would say, maybe the bigger impact that Chain Opera AI could bring to this exciting, but I would say early phase ecosystem of crypto AI.
Thanks, Professor. And so, what's the current status of the ChainOpera AI in terms of the development milestones, such as the beta launch partnership or some token ecosystem? Can you introduce more about it?
Sure, would be happy to. So maybe if I explain a little bit so that we can understand the traction and where we are. Think about a Chain Opera AI to have really four ecosystem components. The first part is our AI Terminal Super App. As I mentioned, that's like the end user driven application. Think about it as decentralized ChatGPT that people can feel and use, build community owned collaborative AI. Then we have an agent developer platform. That's where developers will go build and launch agents that can be used in the app by all the users. Third layer of it is our model and GPU platform. That's where many model providers, data providers, GPU providers, think about they provide infrastructure to fuel this ecosystem. And finally, there is a AI native blockchain protocol that creates what we call proof of intelligence as a mechanism to make everything on this decentralized ecosystem verifiable, open, and a way that measures and validates the contribution of all the users, developers, and resource providers. So these are the four components. In terms of the AI Terminal Super App, that has become very popular. Currently, as I mentioned, we have more than 2 million registered users, as well as hundreds of thousands of daily active users. It has been released on the, as a DApp on the BSC Smart Network and consistently ranked in the top one or two overall dApps in that ecosystem since its release. So it has become very popular and many people using that. Our agent developer platform, we have been lucky to attract many developers who come, build, and launch agents. Currently, we have more than 10,000 agents that are built and launched in this ecosystem. And in model and GPU platform, We build partnership with many infrastructure providers, GPU providers in both Web 2 space as well as Web 3 space that bring and help us scale and fuel this ecosystem. And our AI native blockchain protocol, that's where everything is tied together in an in a decentralized manner. That's what is live and people are using, or it's the way that the entire ecosystem is glued together. So these are the components that we have built, all of them, being live, getting very good traction, and by people to use them.
Okay. What's your vision for the future of the AI, particularly in the context of the decentralized system and the blockchain also? How do you foresee the evolution of the AI agent, and role will ChainOpera AI play in these future things? Yeah.
Difficult question to predict what is going to be happening in the future, but maybe these are my personal views on the future of AI, especially the role of decentralization on that. So I truly believe, AI is kind of a revolutionary technology, like the same way as maybe think about internet as a technology that changed the world, make the world much easier to connect, right? So it was the start of e-commerce for people to sell goods all across the world, start of digital communication through email, etc., social apps that connected everybody across the world and brought down a lot of barriers in the world. The same manner, I think AI is going to be revolutionary. And again, revolutionary technologies, I view them as very strong connectors, right? The same way as internet, I think maybe its biggest impact was easy to connect people. Or maybe think about AI in the same manner. But the view that connection would work, I think, is a little bit different, right? I think through AI, we can see human to much easier connect to complex ecosystems, right? So for example, what we are seeing is that now it becomes much easier through AI, right, to come to use complex applications. Like for example, you can easily just give a command and generate a Python code for your idea, right? So this may be something that was very difficult before for many people, but right now with the rise of vibe coding, etc., everybody can become a strong programmer. Right. The same manner, we are seeing that many barriers are falling rapidly, and human can get into using many other technologies much faster. So that I think the fundamental role that AI is going to play in the short run, right? Bridging the complexity gaps between human and technology. I think this will continue, right? And it will accelerate, and everybody, like, we become superhuman, that we can use many tools through the help of AI. But through decentralized AI, I think we would see something even bigger, right? Not just one human be able to use many tools, but through decentralized AI, maybe many of those tools themselves, call them maybe AI agents, connecting together and collaborating together. For example, somebody maybe create an AI model, AI application that is good in getting insights, from the market, what is happening. Somebody is becoming a AI agent that is maybe very good in building maybe automated trading, so on and so forth. You put them together, is like, you become a hedge fund, right? So you can do many activities like that. So through decentralized AI, I think the power will come from these decentralized tools or applications to collaborate together, but also collaborate with other humans. So it's not just about you using many tools, but you use it in collaboration with your friends, with your colleagues, with other humans, as well as collaboration of those tools together. And our belief is that actually that collaboration by itself is going to bring another power to the world of AI, right? Not just building better models, but building better systems that can collaborate together. Is going to be fundamental is because I think through that way of thinking about building AI, now individuals can also play a role, right? Because maybe you cannot compete individually to build better AI, but through collaboration of many tools and collaboration with many other people, now we can be on the verge of creating an AI system that becomes maybe in the future powerful, competing with the centralized AI systems. And I think that's very fundamental. Otherwise, again, as the people, maybe we don't have a way or we don't have a power to say where the future of AI is going. That I would say is, one part that makes us exciting. Again, at a high level, think about bringing collaboration to the world of AI. That's what ChainOpera is about. And, we would like to bring in that distinction to how AI is being created. The other side of it is, I think it's about more of a openness, verifiability, trustworthiness on how these AI systems are evolving. If they are all black box, like driven by centralized entities, maybe you don't know whose interest are they serving, what has been the way that they have been trained, they have been built, right? You don't have a way to know how your queries are being served. But through decentralized AI, everybody can see what is happening, right? And they can have a say on how it should happen, it should work. And I think that by itself also is very important to make AI much more democratic and letting people contribute to building this. So these would be the two aspects that makes us very excited about this field.
Got it. Got it. Thank you, Professor. And the final question is, can you share more about the upcoming roadmap and other innovations about the ChainOpera AI? What's the key message you would like to tell our readers and the potential developers or the users?
Definitely, yeah. So we have been moving very fast in this domain. A lot of exciting developments, a lot of works that we have been doing. But maybe to highlight a little bit about what's coming next and what we expect. Recently we released our agent social network. As I mentioned, that's a part of our AI terminal app as a way that you can create groups of several agents collaborating together with humans. That has created maybe a very unique and exciting way of experiencing decentralized AI. We have seen many users, many community members becoming excited to create different groups, chat with agents, humans simultaneously. And we are pushing a lot on that, on making it better, making it easier to participate in. And I think this is also very well aligned with what you are seeing even in the Web2 space, people are pushing for. Like is nowadays less about building one agent, is more about agentic systems that work and collaborate together. So I think we want to push a lot on that front because we are seeing that there is going to be a lot of strong utilities applications that can be created through this interaction between agents and the human. So that's one area that we are pushing for. The other areas, that we are pushing for is, again, everybody's mind is that how would I make this system verifiable? How would I know who is serving my, queries, how it is being used? So we are pushing a lot on developments in the field of, what we said, the proof of intelligence as a way that you can assess, analyze, figuring out how much each party is contributing to this ecosystem. The third part is that we have recently launched our developer platform as a way that developers will come, build, launch agents in this ecosystem, right? This has gained a lot of attention, a lot of excitement. Many agent builders have come, they launched the agents, right? And we want to make it much scalable and much more easier to build powerful agents, right? In a variety of domains, from market insights, from maybe trend studies, from actions, etc., that collaborate together. So we are very much driven by building system that as you can see, bringing a lot of utility, bringing a lot of real world adoption to this ecosystem, and that's what our vision and mission on what we would like to enable, and kind of making everybody, not only the user, but contributor and builder in this ecosystem, because it's our mission is like intelligence that is co-owned and co-created by everybody, right? So we want to make it both, this very tangible and scalable. In terms of the key message, as I mentioned, I think we are now at the point that we can start feeling the distinctions and the benefits of decentralized AI. And I feel that becomes very powerful for people to believe in this mission, believe in this road that we have ahead, and highlighting the role of collaboratively built AI as a future way of creating AI, as a way that maybe goes in parallel with centralized AI, but with the vision that is going to bring in a lot more humanity in the AI, a lot more collaboration, a lot more ownership in the AI systems. And that's our key message.
Okay, thank you, Professor. And it is clear that the ChainOpera AI has a very big plan in the future. So thanks for your time, and hope we can talk more in the future.
Sounds great. It was a pleasure.
Bye bye.